And the main man is in the building, Mark Williams, first shot as an ultimate pool player. Welcome to Ultimate Pool, Mark. You can hit them well, and that can mean absolutely nothing. Decent opening break, no friends, and Liam White will get first poke in this matchup. Still the same, race to 4, 20 minutes on the match clock. And it's amazing, there was such a buzz out there in that arena around about 30 seconds ago. And as soon as the play started, it's almost like a snooker style event has descended, and hush comes across the watching punters.
Yeah, but how quickly is Mark feeling the frustration of Paul?
Yeah.
Good break, but dry. It really is one of those that you have to get used to and be able to deal with. And good chance for Liam here in the opening frame. Keen to leave yellow left corner, bottom left corner, his last ball. Connect to the 8 ball in the middle. So the back end of this finish is all dot to dot, and now he's in a position to connect it all up. Interesting to know how Liam feels about this first matchup, whether he'd prefer to play one of the other two first to get into the night, or whether he's happy to go out there straight away against Mark. He spent the last year getting used to playing against the best pool players in the world and feeling comfortable out there, which he is now, and all of a sudden he's got one of the best snooker players of all time up against him. Looks very good though. Hasn't put a foot wrong in this finish.
Yeah, you don't expect to when you got a player as good as Liam White. Mentioned for himself and Cole tonight, huge opportunity really to just put a bit of a marker down. They've both had good individual results. Can you put a little string together and make a bit of a statement? Tonight would certainly do that. This 4-0 then for Danger Mouse.
Well, I'm shocked that he's taken that long, but still expecting him to make it. That's a big error.
Well, I think everyone was shocked.
I mean, yeah, some players prefer going long than the centre pocket. Still didn't expect him to miss it, but it is a huge error.
Well, this is manna from heaven for Mark Williams.
Well, first shot from Mark's a little bit loose as well. Wanted to be on the one he's nearest to, and he isn't, or he is, but it's not from where he wants to be, so he's now looking for alternatives. And this one, he could just catch the red on the left here and end up nowhere. He was avoiding it, so that's okay.
But we were chatting to Mark just before he went out, and you asked him, you know, nervous at all? And he likened it more to his pro-am golf career than he did his actual snooker career, because it's a world that is sort of a little bit comparable in that he doesn't feel 100% comfortable. I mean, he has been there, seen it, done it, and absolutely everything else in the snooker world, nothing will faze him in that sense. You know, the crowd won't bother him or anything like that, but you know, this is a different experience. And he said, I won't really know until I get out there, and it would be interesting to know how he feels. Maybe we'll ask him at the end of the night.
Well, he's just put himself under it for the last couple of shots here, so if he is going to feel it, the next 2 shots, certainly not the way he wanted when he came to the table.
Oh, the gasp. Oh, he could have left Liam a little bit kinder on this one. Still should absolutely make it. Rolls it in. So 1-0 Liam White. And if, you know, we look at that frame and we say, well, Liam came to the table and rolled in the 8 ball, then it's almost business as usual. But all of a sudden, with the way that frame unfolded, there's a little bit extra out there now. Both players missing. few little jingle jangles, perhaps, as we take a look at Liam's profile, former England junior captain. He earned his promotion up to the Pro Series with a brilliant win in the Challenger Series back in 2021. He's had a year now, as you mentioned in that interview with yourself, Simon, to sort of acclimatise. And he sort of admits he felt a little bit overawed at times, but now he sort of understands it a little bit better. He's a bit more comfortable, and there is the first glimpse of that fantastic break. I mean, it is an absolute sledgehammer. Just so much power in it and timing. You know, it's got the real sort of backing as well. Liam plays out of this club. He's known the likes of Gareth Potts for a very long time, and when Gareth Potts tells you that Liam White's got the best break he knows, then it must be pretty serious.
Yeah, he does have a fantastic break on him, and it actually helps him a lot. You know, he's got some really good practice partners to get himself tuned up for tournaments, and no better way to get yourself feeling comfortable about that against the best players in the world than practicing with them, which he does. Excellent opening shot there. That wasn't as easy as he made it look. And now they're all there for a 2-0 lead. Half a question mark over the 8-ball. Does it go bottom right? If it does, very comfortable indeed. If it doesn't, then just needs to play onto it, assuming there's enough room to be able to pot it bottom left. I'm sure there is. We'd like to be quite precise on this positional shot. Can't really afford to go too far past the straight. Because of that, he's left it roll short of perfect, but he's still the right side, so he can control himself onto the 8-ball.
And the way that the first frame ended wouldn't have really done any favours for Liam's sort of confidence and level of comfort out there. This one will. This for 2-0. That one is struck much more authoritatively. That first 8-ball attempt from Liam in frame 1 was a real aberration, make no mistake. And he goes 2-0 in front, and Mark Williams has an early mountain to climb.
Yeah, you thought when he missed that pot in the opening frame it was going to really hurt him, but all of a sudden he's 2-0 up. He's feeling a lot better about things. And after the first frame, lovely break clearance. All right, can Mark find a ball this time round? Oh, he hits it even better. And this time he has. Hit that one really well. And this is a lovely layout for him. Assuming he goes reds, you've got the 2 reds together near the left centre pocket that just need to be worked out. Can't really make the plant. The one he's nearest to doesn't pass the other one, so he has to kind of land on the one nearest the pocket first, which is what he's trying to do here. All the reds go comfortably. Where does he want to put the 8-ball? Does it go right centre? If it does go right centre, then the one left middle's not bad. If you finish low, anywhere in the top half of the table's good. If it doesn't go in the centre, then there's not much margin of error when playing onto it. Looks like Grimace, he's a couple of rolls short if he was trying to get into the top half of the table. Great mixer right-hand side. Beautiful shot.
That was a fantastic shot.
I think he must have hit the knuckle as well to get that much on it, so it was a really well worked out shot.
Very good. Break and run from Mark Williams, who at long last can finally crack a smile. Gets his first frame on the boards. His 8-ball career is still relatively short. His snooker career is as storied as it comes, really. 3 times a world champion, 24 ranking snooker titles. A super record for Mark Williams, but his 8-ball career is relatively new. Made a bit of a song and dance about getting into the game and finding a real energy to play it in sort of the summer of last year, and well, here we are.
Yeah, he is really, I mean, he really is enjoying playing the game in his downtime and playing some good stuff as well. And he's playing against some really good players as well at his local club, so all things point to him being very good at this game. And he's starting to show that here with Ultimate Pool. Good chance to tie the scores up. Dry break from Liam this time. Overdid that one quite significantly. Might reroute here. The yellow he was playing on right centre does go top right-hand corner, so come back for it now. Yeah, these all connect perfectly.
Well, 2-0 down. Mentioned that Mark had a little bit of a mountain to climb, but back-to-back finishes from the break. And that small mountain has been ascended. It's 2-2, the same scoreline that the first match ended. And one of the things that I've really enjoyed today has been Mark's entire attitude to this evening. He's come in and he's just out there having fun. I mean, there isn't zero airs and graces out there. He's had great chat with the folks that have come down to see him, and he's absolutely loving it out there at the moment.
Cue ball's close this time. Oh.
There will be several pool players watching this thinking, why does this never happen to me?
Yeah, I was interested to see what Liam's reaction to this is. Probably not now. He's smiling, but for a different reason.
Yeah,
not an easy finish, though. Not been the best of layouts for him.
Yeah, reds will be the colour set, but I think only because he's got a shot to play. But I think the lowest of the reds actually, weirdly, is his problem ball, because I don't think it has a natural pocket.
It might sneak in the bottom right-hand corner, but if he gets the double right here,
yeah,
he should all open up. But where's the 8-ball going to go when he plays this? And he needs it to come into play, and it has.
Yeah, now the red at the bottom of the table has a home. Gonna land on it, though. Oh, does it go bottom right? There we go.
Yeah, which means he's perfect.
These cameras do fool us all the time.
Yeah, one shot which he saw straight away. One problem ball. Knew how he was dealing with it, and he got straight on it. Although he's overhit that one. He wanted to be just short of straight on it, and he's gone past the straight.
Yeah, I wonder if this will be a reroute because of it.
Oh, it goes in the centre pocket. I'll take it all back. He was perfect. I assumed he had to take that long, but there you go. Clearly goes.
Perfect on the 8-ball. This for a full turnaround. 3-2. Mark Williams one away from the victory. And we did a little bit of talking about Liam's fantastic break. He needs to find it.
Yeah, how has this match turned around? All Liam's done in the last 3 frames is one dry break. Break clearance, reverse clearance, break clearance. Mark Williams in front from 2 behind.
Yeah, not done a whole lot wrong. Hammers the break. Hammers it. And we're on to the 15-second shot clock, as you have just heard there as well from our referee. No nonsense, Scott Price.
If the yellow sneaks in bottom right-hand corner, this is all there for him. If it doesn't, it's a problem. It's still not too bad. I mean, I don't think it does sneak in when you look at the overhead. But if he can play the yellow to the right of the 8 ball, off the red, it opens up the pocket. I'd love to land straight in on that now. He can't. He had too much angle on it.
It's okay. You can see there it might glance in off the knuckle, but it's very, very tight.
Yeah, I don't think it does. He's going to have to play short position on this, I think. Now the ball he was going to use to play off the red isn't available. So he's trying to get past the straight on this one and stun to the side cushion. Get as straight as possible, and the yellow he's leaving does go in the left centre pocket. That's the one he's just coming to have a look at now. It won't be the best angle onto the 8 ball, but there's plenty of room to get onto the 8 ball. Well, it must sneak in the side of the pocket, as you suggested, Stephen, because he's played on it.
One of those where you want to be as close to it as possible. He reroutes, and now's the chance to play short position. And Liam White has run aground.
I'm surprised with that. I'm surprised because he had the angle to play on it previously and he chose not to.
Well, Mark Williams then with a chance to win the match. 15 seconds a shot. I always think, and we heard exactly the same answer from Tom Ford when he was asked about it a few weeks ago. Always think it's a brave answer when talking about the 15-second shot clock and they say they're not bothered. I just feel like it sets you a little bit up for a fall because we've seen so many great players struggle with it. But in a finish like this, it won't be a problem.
Well, in fairness to Tom Ford, he said it and he meant it because he had no issues with the 15 seconds a shot at all.
Yeah, he did.
Mark, much the same, although they do have one event in the snooker world where they play at 10 seconds a shot, so he has plenty of experience of that.
Those are the sorts of pots which we don't imagine Mark Williams will struggle with. The Welsh potting machine is up and running. 4-2 win over Liam White. Mark Williams has made an excellent start to his ultimate pool career.